COD. I don't play that.
It's probably all the time I had to dump into it when I was playing it professionally.
And speak on that because most people don't know that you actually were considered a pro COD player.
Hmm. Unfortunately, because of issues within the team, drama, or people being shitty people, that got in the way of it moving in like where it should have went.
That's most of the time with everything, whether it's business, relationships, it gets in the way.
Yep. Yeah. You just had people that just wanted to be assholes, and you know what? Fuck this shit.
Here's a part two of that question. Would you play COD competitively again?
If it was with my own team, I mean, not like my own team, but I mean, my people that I play with. I would never want to do another one where you had to try out and you were with strangers. Except, here's the thing, on the team did have, there was 3 of us total that came from Allied Gaming from our clan that we've been part of for several years. I mean, it was like family. I was actually one of the colonels along with Chieftain in the clan. So I had to step down from running the clan and I had to sign a contract, which I couldn't do, really anything else at that time. I was able to
Yep.
continue doing Laggin Out because it was just a podcast, but I wasn't allowed to stream my gameplay or record my gameplay when it came to Call of Duty. I had started a YouTube channel and I got my Elgato, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was starting to record my games and I was going to edit them and try to make cool stuff. I had to stop doing that because that would give away your play style. And that was in my contract, so I had to stop doing that for a year because people fucked it up and made it to where everybody didn't want to do it. It took me out of some things that I enjoyed and been part of for a while. So it's like I left my family, I gave up my position that I worked hard to get to.
So I guess that's most things people don't know about you is that you were a pro COD player back in the day,
Yep.
which I think is really cool because that's something I always wanted to try to do, be in the pro scene. But, it can always happen. Let's move on to the next question. What kind of movies does Zombie Killer like to watch?
I like scary movies.
What are some of the scary movies that you love to watch?
Well, I did enjoy the Saw series until the later ones when there wasn't a lesson, they were just doing it to do it.
Kind of finishing it off. Yeah.
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 I was huge into Friday the 13th and Freddy
Mhm.
Krueger series growing up. Those were the movies that I like. They're kind of campy now. Like,
Yeah. You know what's coming and the acting is so bad.
yeah, I kind of like those psychological horrors. Yeah, I think it was called It Comes at Night. Let me double check them. Yeah, so this was it kind of pissed me off, but at the same time it didn't because you don't see anything. What's going on, as far as like you don't see the monster or entity, right? So that's why it's a psychological horror because it's all in your mind. I like funny movies too, and action because I love me some John Wick and Equalizer, and Matrix. Like I like those kind of things.
Do you know I still haven't seen any of the John Wick movies? And I want it's not from lack of not wanting to see them. It's lack of those shits ain't free yet.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to see if I can find it if it's on any of the stuff that I have, and maybe we'll have to do a rabbit night.
I'm down with that. I looked for it on Netflix, Hulu, and fucking Amazon
Prime.
videos, which is shit anyway. But yeah, definitely love the Equalizer movies. The second one I think was way better than the first one. And that's hard to do these days with movies.
I think the second one had more story to it. The first one had more action.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Kill Bill,
Oh God.
where Volume 1 was all the action, 2 was like where you got the story of some stuff, right?
And they both were horrible. To me. They both were horrible. Like I had such high hopes with that movie. I'm not the biggest Quentin Tarantino fan. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Pulp Fiction is like my number 2 all time favorite movie, behind Scarface. But Kill Bill, and I love like martial arts movies, kung fu movies. That series like just flopped. Like to me, he royally effed up what that series could have been.
I'll watch the first one. I don't like watching the second one.
Don't get me wrong. The first one, the action was good. Like the fight scenes were good. They were very action packed. But it's just the way the story flowed. It was not. It was not a good
Wait,
series.
you just need to get into some of that purple smoke, and then it'll be all right. That's all I'm saying.
The only purple smoke I like is the bag that Brown Royal comes in. I think that's all the questions I have for you.
Well, those were good ones. You took it easy on me.
We'll get into more later.
Hell yeah. So, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the interrogation interview with Mike Sims, the new co-host of Killing It After Dark. If you like to watch us streaming on Twitch, link is there too. Also, oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube videos as well.
And watch out for our tournament series, Laggin Out Arena. And watch Logan. He may be coming out with his own series too, since he wants to be on camera so much.
Very well. Hey, don't want to go.
Oh, man.
Anyway, on behalf of Zombie Killer and my boy Mike Sims, this is...
Because that shit's always custom.
Always custom. You have survived. Later, bitches.
Peace!